Alright. Hey guys, it's me, Blake again. Sorry for not uploading in a while, but I just didn't feel like it, I'll be entirely honest. So today, I'm just gonna be doodling, try and find something to talk about. But I'm not sure if I really have anything that interesting to say this time. I guess lately I have gotten into skating, got a new job, stuff like that. Yeah. I've also been making sure to keep listening to new music. I think that that's an important thing for everyone to do, is just continually expose yourself to new music. Even if it's by artists that you already know, I think you should still not let yourself get into a single groove. It's like continually keep going and experiencing new stuff. Honestly, just in general, like life-wise, you should do that. Just always keep trying new stuff. Yeah, also, I'll link it in the description of this video, but I started a Redbubble where I am selling designs on just basically anything. Just thought, no matter how, anti-capitalist I am, might as well make some money off of making art if I can. Plus, I gotta save up for like when I turn 18 and I get my own apartment and stuff. Yeah, I recently listened to the new, well, on the day of release, but that was still pretty recent, the new Danny Brown and JPEG Mafia album. The Tyler, the Creator, I know it's called like the estate sale, but basically just the deluxe edition of Call Me If You Get Lost. Listen to that. It was really good. Just started listening to Black Country New Road, and it's very good as well. I don't think it's been like an amazing year for music so far, but there's been some real hard hitters. Like Let's Start Here was pretty good, but then we got JPEG Mafia and Danny Brown. Even like people were saying that like Anthony Fantano was gonna give it a 7, but even he gave it, I think, a light 9 or something like that. And yeah, I think just the general consensus is it's an amazing album. I'd say my favorite tracks are probably Perfect, Garbage Pail Kids. I know that everyone has been saying how much they love Kingdom Hearts Key off of the album, but it's just not that, like, I don't think it's a bad song. I don't think there's a single bad song on that project, but it just didn't hit as hard for me as it did for other people. I think probably worst track, Where You Get Your Coke From. I wasn't like really vibing with that. Yeah, I've just been really doing a lot of stuff lately. Sorry if I'm just not talking much, I just don't have that much to say. I feel like I've kind of already said all of the interesting takes that I have on stuff in previous videos. I don't know, I think if I really just like cannot figure out what I want to talk about in like, because I don't want to just make one more video and then just completely stop again. So I think when I make a new video, I honestly might just make it like a time lapse of me drawing. I'll obviously try and do more drawing then. And then I could like kind of try and figure out a script and then talk over the time lapse. Then I don't have to just like try and figure out what to talk about while I go. I don't know. I really enjoy making content. It's just I'm not that good at it. But yeah, fashion has been, like, street fashion has been a big interest of mine lately. That's kind of the reason I started the Redbubble, because I think right now what I'm feeling as, like, what I want to do is probably something street fashion related. I just think it's, interesting. And especially as I've gotten into, like, skating, those circles align very much. Yeah, I've really just been like working on becoming the person that I want to be, or like, I guess not becoming, but like gaining the aesthetics of, because I really would like to, just be like fashionable skater boy. That type of thing. I think I am very much on my way to that. I may already even be there. And don't take that as like, that's how I want to be perceived necessarily, because it's not really about like other people. As I will always continue to state, it's like, even if I'm doing something that's like trying to change who I am, it's not because I want other people to see me that way. It's because that's how I would like myself to be. And I don't think change like that is bad. I think that it's healthy to like push yourself towards some sort of goal. I've also been working a lot on, I think it's really important for people to learn that it's not selfish to put yourself first. Like, if you only put yourself first and you have no reason to, yeah, that's selfish. But, like, religion has been a big thing for me, and I'm saying, like, it's been a big point of argument with my family, because I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but I'm not religious at all. I'm, I'd say agnostic atheist. I don't think there's a God, but I don't think, like, there's any way to truly know. And I come from a, like, hardline Missouri Synod Lutheran family, and it's been very difficult to, like, get myself to a point where I'm not being forced to go to church and stuff like that. And I understand where they're coming from, but I also hope they can understand that that isn't gonna, like, make me want to go to church. It'll just force me away further. And I by no means think that, like, religion is evil. Like, I'm not that type of guy. But I think that it very much has been used for a lot of evil things. Yeah, evil is a subjective term. That's why I don't think that, like, I don't think that Christianity is evil, because there's so many forms of it. Christianity can be a completely different thing for one person compared to what it is for another. And I don't think it's fair to call any group of people evil, no matter how much I disagree with what some of the ideas of that group are. Because I don't think that the ideas of Christianity are all necessarily bad. Sorry about the dog barking. But I do think that the way that Christianity has been used in popular media to push certain agendas is, like, I'll be entirely honest, like, I think that, and yes, subjectively, but I think that, like, being against, like, trans rights and gay rights and abortion is, like, that's oppressive and that's evil. And yeah, I get a lot of flack coming from a Christian, like, a very Christian conservative town for saying stuff like that, but I'm gonna speak my mind. But I am very lucky to be, you know, a pretty heteronormative presenting white male who can get away with saying stuff like that and not, like, getting bullied to the point of suicide, like a lot of people are. But yeah, if you are in any way anti-trans, anti-LGBTQ, any shit like that, click off this video. I don't care how much you enjoy my content. I don't want anyone like that in my circles. And that's not saying anyone who's religious, because I don't think that you have to be homophobic to be religious. I think people use religion as an excuse for homophobia. But if you do hold those ideas and you're still on this video, I want you to consider something. Why? That's really the one question that I have to ask. Why? Like, I genuinely do not understand the reason that anyone would denounce, being gay or being trans. Like, who cares? I feel like it's really just meant to be a boogeyman for, right-wing politics to latch onto. Because that's kind of just how right-wing politics works, I think, is they find a boogeyman, they latch onto it, they bully them enough until, they're completely down, or until, it doesn't, like, it's not popular to be against that group anymore. Happened with black people, happened with women, happened with gay people. There's always some sort of boogeyman that they're going against. Basically just for their own gain. I don't think that, like, anyone who's right-wing is, like, necessarily evil, but I think that a lot of them are what is known as a useful idiot. And no, I'm not calling people who are right-leaning idiots. A useful idiot is, by my understanding, a term for someone who pushes, like, a idea without fully knowing the ramifications. Because, like, there could be, someone who was just born and raised in a conservative Christian household and was never, taught anything else, so that's, what they believed. And then they go and they're homophobic and sexist in their adulthood because that's just what they were taught. I don't think they're evil for that. I think a big thing with conservatism is that they prey on people being misguided and uneducated. But yeah. Sorry for talking about politics. I don't care as much about politics as I used to, just because I don't feel like as an individual there's much I can really do. But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to talk about it. That doesn't mean that I'm not going to still, like, push for my own ideas. But especially as a minor, I can't really vote for anything. I can't, like, go out and really make much of a difference at this point. And that's, like, I'm not following that defeatist ideology of, like, well, there's nothing I can do about it, so might as well not do anything. I think that people should do what they can, but, like, I think I was, like, holding it as my own responsibility to, like, make sure that everyone was in line, and that's really not my... One, I think that that kind of person is annoying now. Just because, like, no one's gonna listen. It's not worth the time to make sure that everyone agrees with you. But, yeah, I think that it's still important to, like, if someone says something homophobic, disagree with them. Ask them why. 'Cause no matter how little how little it affects you, you should still care for other people. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Here is today's drawing. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope that I didn't get too ranty there or didn't repeat myself too much. I might try and script the next one, if not a script, just like a rough draft of topics to talk about. I'm really not sure. But yeah, Y'all have a good one. Yeah, also, I forgot to say, if you enjoy my art or anything like that, I will have my Redbubble linked in the description. I would really love any support. That's not saying that you have to, but if you want, my design on a t-shirt or a sticker or something, you can do that now. And this design will be up on there as soon as I, get it into Photoshop and stuff. Well, see ya.